The dragon. It is said that every rose has thorns. This was true for this creature when it was born. What many thought to be a myth, a force to be reckoned with, and one that would grant you your greatest wish. For a moment, leave behind what your eyes perceive, and look deeper into what they can't see. This dragon laid waste to countless villages, and pilfered pilgrimages. It was once subject to the same tortures once before. But behind those fangs and fire it breathes, you failed to see the way it cried before it had claws. The eggs were snatched, its relatives were trapped, they were jailed, put up for sale, hunted down, and brutally killed for their horns and scales. This a pain we neglected, and in the future, by this dragon, we would be bested. But fear not, for one day a woman approached the beast. With no sword or arrow she threw open her arms and begged, "Please leave my family be. We are poor and have nothing to eat. My village can't continue the demands you want us to meet." The dragon saw nothing in her pleas.
"You called for peace. Did you not grant that to my clan when you tore them apart piece by piece? An arrow cost me my eye, and you claim my requests are too difficult for you to keep?"
The dragon wound up and paused as it gazed over to the woman's face, and she replied as she removed an eye patch from its place. "I had the same thing happen to me. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm here to ask honestly. If I could take the time to understand you, would you do the same for me?" The dragon felt a cold chill in the air, one that it had never known. It lowered its claws and tilted its head and inquired,
"Tell me more."
From that day on, the conversations got longer, their opinions of each other steepened. As their talks deepened, their encounters were more frequent, the hostility eventually evaporated, and their friendship was subsequent. After years, fears disappeared. So did the dragon's claws and its dagger-like teeth. It shed its wings and substituted 4 claws for 2 feet. This transformation of this man's grief was only possible because of her openness to see. From the pain they both felt prisoners to separately, together they are now free. So, my children, your mother and I were subject to each other's hatred by the ones we saw on the surface as close. But where I could only see thorns amongst roses, through the thorns she saw a rose.